afternoon, welcome back to Butterfly Square Garden. My name is Jason Sebastian, and today we've got another butterfly that just eclosed this morning. So we gave him a couple of hours to let them inflate their wings, and then the wings dry out, and now they're ready to be moved into the flight house. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Usually I struggle with one hand, but today we set you guys up so I can show you. You have the butterfly walk onto your hand, and then you make a ball where you don't crush it, but you have to contain it in a little ball. So I'll show you how to do that right now. Unzip, 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 and look at them flying around. They're ready to go. Okay, I've got the butterfly trapped in the little jail in my little hands, and then just let them go. It's that easy. So I can take off the gloves now. Let's get you guys in for a closer look. So over here, we've got one skin, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then over here in the corner, where is it? We've got one more little baby. They haven't turned black yet, so maybe they'll close tomorrow, maybe they won't. We'll find out. But over here, we've got the butterfly flight house. The butterflies are flying around up top, on the sides, and then all the way at the bottom. They're hanging out on the little food trays. Let's get a closer look. Let me just sit down on the bottom. So we've got a pile of leaves with one fresh leaf on top. I see a couple of eggs, but no babies. Actually, yeah, look at that. We've got one baby. Can you see it? It's always like impossible to get a good view because they're so small. But we've got one baby, so I'll put that with the other babies. So let me take this out for now. We'll set that on the side. Ooh, and then we've got another leaf. Nope, no babies on this one. Okay, so that I think is the brand new one who's trying to fly around. She's learning, she'll figure it out, but they've got plenty of space. And everyone else is kind of just hanging out. There isn't really that much to do if you're a butterfly. So butterflies, I've learned, are mostly inactive during the day and even more at night. What's going on with these two? Are you fighting? Are you fighting? Break it up, babies. Yep, still trying to learn how to fly. She'll figure it out. Anyways, that's the butterfly flight house. Always zip closed. They hang out. We've got the windows open. It's kind of like a dreary, rainy day. It's not raining right now, so I was able to open the window. Let's take this leaf. And so I'm putting this on the ground because there's only one baby that needs to eclose. But I need this spot for this empty enclosure. Okay, so what else have we got going on? This was my little quarantine area because we had one little caterpillar who must have just fallen off a leaf and was just laying on the ground and scared me. And then he was like, the little antennas were twitching, so I thought that there was something wrong but I think it's fine because it's totally fine. Always make sure the zipper is clear. No one gets squished by the zipper. Okay, look at these enormous chunkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got them pupating on the ceiling. This one just pupated like 5 minutes ago. And then we've got others that are like ready to do the little J hang. But we've got lots of food in here so that they can eat the food and pupate. So they're all doing really well. I haven't had any problems with the milkweed. Like, I don't know if the milkweed just helps them have a really strong immune system, or if there's less bacteria. Maybe it's because I have less caterpillars together, but they're actually all doing really well. So let me try to zip that closed. Once again, we have the one baby that I can't get the camera to focus on. Ooh, almost, but there it is, little tiny baby hatched. So I'm gonna put them in with the other babies. That's what's in here. So if I were to open this up, who remembers when I did the video of all the little babies that were just hatching? Well, now, oh man, this is hard to do. Take a look at this. Look at all those little babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got lots of babies. Come on, this light is so bad. I'm pissed off. So I've got lots of babies. They're like a week old, not even. They're a couple of days. And I think they're kind of outgrowing the container. So I'm going to put them in here. I'm just gonna duplicate this exact thing right over there. And then I'll have 2, and then when this one's empty, I'll clean it out just like that one over there. So I'm going to do that now. I'm gonna set up the new space. So let's do that together. Let me put the camera in a nice spot. So bear with me, I'll be right back. We've got our little ingredients or tools or whatever. Paper towels. Let's see, how much do I need? That looks good. I'm gonna rip off the ends. That looks, is that good? Is that good? And it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be putting the silicone mat on top, but I just like to do a little extra because I'm extra, that's me. I've got my Monarch Life mat. I just put that right there, and then I've got this, you know, it's like a frame, I don't know, it's my brother's. He doesn't use it anymore. So we have this leaf. It could use a little bit more water, maybe get another day or 2 out of it. So I've got a water bottle and my little mono jet. And this saves me so much time. Instead of opening the tube and running it under the faucet, I just stick the hole and I fill it up with water. And now we've got a leaf with like a couple eggs and a little baby. Just gonna put that right there. Next, our other babies. So on this leaf, even though it's kind of covered in little baby poops, but rather than clean it, I'm just gonna put a fresh leaf in there. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 3 babies on this one. Let's add some water. Maybe get another day or 2 out of the leaf. Oh man, I wasn't even showing you. Can you see him? Look how cute. So 3 babies. There we go. Putting them right on. Next, we've got another leaf. How many is on this leaf? Look at all those babies. This leaf has a lot of babies because it's the freshest. I just put this leaf in yesterday, but that's a lot. So it's got a full tube of water. I'm gonna leave that alone, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 little babies. Ooh, 17 babies on this one little leaf. So just real carefully. I didn't drop any. No, none on the ground. That's good. So I'm just gonna drop this leaf here, and hopefully it doesn't look. I don't think I squished anyone, so that's good. Now I've got. Let me fill this up beforehand. Just getting us prepared. So 16, 17, 18, we've got like 19 babies so far. And then 1 more leaf, but it's an old leaf, so I'm not expecting much. Let's see. There's a couple babies on this leaf too. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what's 19 plus 8? 27. Oop, I didn't really need to add any water. So this one also, I'm just gonna really gently put down. I don't know. Did I squish anyone? I'm just really concerned. I don't want to squish nobody. Okay. And that was the first round. Make sure you check the bin. Is there anyone else in here? Are you hiding underneath? I did not see anyone dead. No one died. So that's really good. But look at all that the poop. That's like 30 little babies pooping. So for this one, this container, it's got 2 babies hanging out on the little roof. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna bother them. You're not supposed to move them, but look, he's hanging by a thread. I'm just gonna drop him right there. And then same thing with this other guy. Lol, can you see? Little baby. He's like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to move. I'm just gonna rip it off and drop it. He'll walk off on his own. So what else we got? We've got another leaf, and this one has some babies. These are the same babies that you saw hatching from the eggs like 3 days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just counted 7. So we've got like 34 or 35. I know, oh, there's one there. So definitely 35 or 36. They're all on the bottom, but I don't want to squish anyone. So I'm just gonna put it down like that. That baby already walked off the paper towel, so I'm just gonna take that out. And then I've got this little leaf. And it's got some eggs on it. I think I'm gonna leave it in the little incubation chamber. So let's clean this out. Cleaning, 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 cleaning all the poopies, the baby poopies. Okay, so that's looking pretty clean. Let's get some paper towels and just drop that in. Wow, that's way too much. How am I gonna do this? It ain't perfect, but it's pretty good. So I'm gonna put the eggs right there, and I'll keep an eye on this. And when they start hatching, then I'll move them to another spot. So what else? I've got this thing over here. See, this was the old eggs, and everyone started hatching. But I was like, let me just keep it just in case. But it looks, all I see is empty eggs. Oh wait, that one's hatching like right now. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. So what do I want to do with that? It's literally going to be impossible to show you guys. There is an egg that is literally hatching like right now. So I guess I'll just put it in with the rest. Maybe I'll just put it, wow, that is so cool. He's literally hatching right now. So I'll put that in with the rest. All of the eggs, like, they kind of deflated. Like, it looks like they're bunk. So that hopefully was the last one. I'll do a thorough check and I'll make sure I inspect every single one. But I'm gonna go outside and get more leaves to put in there with them. I'm gonna go do that right now. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went and I got some leaves from my garden, and like I said, it was rainy. So all of my leaves are like wet. So we've gotta make sure we use a towel and like dry them off. Usually I'll just put them in front of the fan and let them sit for a few minutes, but I'm not rushing, but I just, it'll be fine. I'll just use a towel. So drying off my leaves. Dry, dry, dry. Because just like one droplet of water is enough to kill a caterpillar. It's ridiculous how easily they die. So I kept my scissors because I want to show you guys. When I snip the leaf, you can see that there's just like a little stubby, but we've got this big flower tube. So the trick is you take your scissors and you cut along the vein. I don't know if I've shown you guys this before, but that's the trick, is you cut along the vein. And I don't remember if I must have seen someone do it online before I started doing it myself. So that's 2 and 3 and 4. I got extra. We've got like way too many leaves in there, but I still have a generous amount of milkweed outside, so it'll be fine. So then now that we have this nice long stem, we just poke it right into the flower tube. And now we've got some food for the caterpillars. And how do I want to do this? I wish I had put them all more in the middle. I just dropped my little leaf baby. Oh my goodness. Quick, I gotta get tweezers. The egg that was hatching that I was all excited about, I just dropped on the ground. Please be careful. How's he look now? Look, the little baby's hatching. I've never really shown you guys that before. Anyways, that egg is hatching. That's really exciting. So, I'm gonna surround the leaves that are old with fresh new leaves. One, putting the leaf together. I do this every single day, multiple times a day. This is what you gotta do if you want to raise caterpillars. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. Okay, so we've got our leaves. It looks like they're not leaking, so that's good. I'm gonna put this one like that, and this one like this, and the last one right over here. Is that okay? Can I move them down a little bit? Okay. So this is the new baby enclosure. We've got like 30. We've got like 30 or 35. I forget how many. I always count, and then as soon as I'm done counting, I forget how many I counted. But that is our new baby enclosure. Let me get you guys in for a closer look. Wow. Look at all those babies. There's aphids in there, but it doesn't really bother them. I mean, it bothers them because the aphid will be walking on the caterpillar and they'll freak out, but it doesn't hurt them. So that's how I move all of my little baby caterpillars from the incubator to a big net. Make sure you zip that closed, and then we've got our incubator, our new incubator with eggs. I'll pull the flight chamber still has leaves. I'll put fresh leaves in there so that the butterflies have something to lay their eggs on, but honestly they're not really laying their eggs. They'll mate, and then the next day or two they'll lay eggs a lot, and then they'll just stop, and I haven't seen anyone mate since, but it could still happen. So that's why I always try to keep it full of fresh leaves. Over here, you know what we've got, our painted lady caterpillars, and they're getting pretty big. I saw all different kinds of sizes. You know, there was little tiny ones. I'm gonna say second or third instar all the way to like fourth instar. Now I definitely see fifth instar. So I'm gonna say just a couple more days, and then we will definitely see them pupating. And then that means that we're on the way to having painted ladies. They're actually a much smaller caterpillar than the monarchs are, so we will have smaller pupas and smaller butterflies, but that's all okay. What else? My pill bugs. They are eating all of the old milkweed leaves. And as fast as I put them in there, that's how much they eat them. This is all stuff from my garden. You know, I've got bags of mint. I've got bags of sage and thyme and basil. So I like drying my herbs. We've got all of these monarchs that I mounted and pinned, and I'm letting them dry out now. That is a little display that I really like on my table, and the rest of them are downstairs. And then these I'm going to unpin and put in the petri dishes like right now. So what else? Let me show you the butterflies again. So some of these leaves have eggs on them. I'll have to do like a really good, I definitely see some eggs. So there's that leaf over there. What I saw online is whatever butterfly factory, I don't know what they were doing, but they cut like a little square of a leaf and then they pinned it to the wall, and then the butterfly like laid their eggs on that. So that might save me the trouble of having like all of these big ass leaves, and I have to search through them looking for eggs and babies. It's too much work. So I'm always looking to make things easier, more efficient, more sustainable. That's it, you know? I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing. I also have some old footage of me mounting and pinning, so I'm gonna go add that to the end of the video, and that's really it. So don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment. What do you guys think? What do you want to see? And plant native milkweed and other butterfly host plants. It was getting cold, but now it's warm again, so who knows what kind of winter this is going to be. For all I know, global warming could turn New York into Florida, and we can be the new warm tropical butterfly place. But I do kind of like winter. It's been really hot, so I'm looking forward to that. So thanks everybody. Love ya. And say goodbye to the butterflies. Goodbye, butterflies. See you next time. Look at all of them. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Bye-bye, butterfly. Bye-bye, butterfly. All right, everybody, see you next time. Thanks again. Okay, so I did what I said what I was going to do. I cleaned out all of the little leaves. I don't want them laying eggs on them anymore. It was too much work. Here is where they're going to lay eggs if they so choose. I put some higher, some lower. I might add a little more, like actually closer to the ground, but I think that's what's best so far. I even put some like all the way up top. So that's that. This guy's drinking, but I just wanted to show you. I think that's how the professionals do it, and it makes sense because it's too much work running around trying to like pick out all of the little eggs from the rest of the leaves. It was way too much work. So if they want to lay eggs, that's where they're gonna do it, and that's the end of it. So that's it. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye. These guys are like fighting or something. But anyways, I hope it works. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. Bye.